Okay, still with the Metu netter. We're going to try to get into the tree of life. Now, the tree of life is a very, very sophisticated process to explain. And I recommend that anybody interested in it read it for their own clarity. And one thing the Metu netter does very well is it keeps taking you through the process of each step, allowing you to retrace the meaning of each part and giving more information every time it goes through each step. It takes us from subjective oneness, complete energy and connectivity, to at level 0 to individualized consciousness in the objective physical world with an interdependence still manifested due to our natural connectivity. We come from oneness for the sake of experience and development. We break from oneness into individual manifestations from the subjective realm to the objective realm, and it is a process as to which that transformation happens, and there's steps. We have two planes. We have a nominal plane, Noumenal plane, and a phenomenal plane, Phenomenal, phenomenal plane. Okay, the nominal plane, a thing as it is in itself, as distinct a thing as it is knowledgeable by the senses through phenomenal attributes. Okay, the plane is found, in this plane is found all metaphysical objective reality. The spirits of things, thoughts, images, and those metaphysical beings called angels and spirits function in the nominal plane. The phenomenal plane, this is the well-known plane of physical energy matter, from the glutons to galaxies. Okay? Each of these planes in turn are subdivided, and we're given the names of the nominal planes, which is Atzilth, and in that plane, as the energy matter on this plane, the Atazul, is indifferentiated. That is, there is only one building element it can give rise to, one entity. So on this plane, there is one energy matter. So everything is complete ultimate oneness. It is energy. The only thing that exists in this area is consciousness of self. That's it. Existence. Now, this is where the deity that resides in this division of the spirit is the first manifestation of the Supreme Being. This is God. This is Asar to the Cometians. This is Obatala to the Yoruba. One thing that I want to maintain that is excellent about this book is that it shows how it shows the connectivity of these truths in the manifestation of God's glory or presence or revelation in antiquity. And if you read or look at YouTube videos of Richard Casares, he's actually talking about a worldwide consciousness or awareness of self in God that deals with architecture, it deals with mummification, it deals with a sense of reality, and it is found on North, South American continents, the Middle East, Africa, Southern Asia, and in the Orient. So it's again working with that right brain, a lot of the connectivity that we were talking about earlier. And I don't want to get overly specific as I have earlier. We're going to move right into the step-by-step manifestation of subjective being. Now, there are sets of triangles in this tree of life, and it goes from 1 to 10, from 0 to 10 actually. And each step has many, many definitions. The first manifestation is the differentiation of energy matter, which in the subjective realm subsists as a homogeneous and undifferentiated vibration. Now, we're definitely going to have to do more than one video on the tree of life, but first part of the tree of life is an understanding, an awakening, and an awareness of consciousness. And within that consciousness, reality is beginning to, physical reality, the subjective realm begins its transformation to the objective realm through words of power, sound. Now, why is it that has a ring of truth to it? Let's investigate it. Let's unpack that. Because you ever notice or had the experience either just some of the overwhelming feelings that can come through music. Some people catch the Holy Ghost. Some people can listen to a beautiful symphony. You've heard about people crying at the opera. A lot of, the Italian people have this connection with the opera. There's famous depictions of even Al Capone crying at the opera. There is something about sound that resonates the energy in us that raises a vibration. It doesn't happen all the time with every song, but I think most people have experienced that, and especially melanated people, people of color. I know American blacks, that is a very common element in our worship. So each step deals with a word of power, but more so the word in its vibration coming from the nothingness or the oneness. Now we'll get into duality and yin and yang and positive and negative. We'll get into all of that. The left side being your female side, the right side being your male side, and aligning those two, opening your third eye. Duality is always going to be there. That door is open through sound from the subjective to the objective. We're on the tree of life, and we are entering the zero, the first manifestation on there.